Hello, air gun enthusiasts. I got a new product out. It is the 800 millimeter 357. I know you guys have been asking, and I got my program all written. So it is the kit consists of the breech, the shroud end caps, the two end caps. Let me move this over here. The two end caps, carbon fiber, real carbon fiber, the breech, the housing, and an install kit. So let's get started. You're gonna have to get your gun to at least this point to install the kit. Here's your breech. Swap over your O-rings from your factory barrel over to the breech. The breech, we are going to, you got two holes here, one hole here. It's kind of self-explanatory. These two go in here. What we're doing is you take your end cap off. We're going to suck this in. We're going to suck this breech into the housing with the install kit. Here we go. There's a little factory mark in there that I put to help you keep it lined up. Just kind of take it slow and easy. You don't want this to bind. It shouldn't have any problem sliding right in there. You could look right in the little where your grub screw is, and you can see that factory mark I got in there. Just give it a little tight. If the O-ring squirts out, that's fine. Take your grub screw, put it in the first hole here. Just give it a little tight. Your breech now is set. You don't need that anymore unless you pull your breech out, put your breech back in or whatever. Put your end cap back on your shroud because you're going to be installing that soon enough. FX liner, 800 millimeter, 357. You have a little shoulder here that always goes in first in your breech. Usually there'll be a mark here at the top that's supposed to be straight up while it's in the gun. I guess they kind of figured out that's the best angle for it. So we'll put this in. What I usually do is I'll transfer that mark from that end to this end with an engraver because it will disappear because they just put it on with ink. Put your liner in. I usually grind just a little bit off the tip of my grub screw so it's flat because this is going straight against the liner. Just give it a little tight, not too tight. Just enough so it doesn't twist. Okay, now we're ready for, this is a machine fit for your liner. It's machine fit, so there is a drag. There's a drag tension to it. So your shroud isn't in there flopping around, or excuse me, your barrel's not in there flopping around. That's where this little chingadera comes in. Just hand tighten this. I'll loosen that up and retighten that. There you go. Your barrel and everything is installed. I'll just go ahead and move forward with this. Smooth side forward, skinny side up. Technically, I should have my block in here, my caulking block. What you want to do with your caulking block is sand, kind of smooth out any kind of rough edges because you don't want it marring up your barrel. It can happen because it's a soft aluminum and there's a little bit harder aluminum. So just take a little bit of sandpaper or file, kind of smooth it out, make sure it's kind of smooth. And generally it's on like this side here because that's kind of how it gets pulled on it. So make sure you do that. I'm just getting this together real quick for you, or else I would have put the caulking block in there too. So shooting the 93 grain NSA at 890 feet per second, complete tack driver. The 93 grain has a super high BC. The way I got that to work is Wes out there at Airgun Archery Fun out of Canada has the clips, has 350 clips, 357 clips that are already kind of relieved. But to get the 93 grain in there, just stick your needle nose in there and just kind of loosen that up a quarter turn, and you can get the longer slug in it. I like the 93 grain, but maybe someone has something different that they like to run. So you need to get a clip from Airgun Archery Fun, and you need to get a moderator that has the M16 thread. I don't know if, I think Terminator Airguns has them. Wes Airgun Archery Fun has them out of Canada. It's a decent little moderator. And Buck Rail, I think, has the 3D printed type ones too. So, but it's the 16. So you need to get yourself a moderator and a clip. And I have these these moderators that I'm coming out with that are super cool. It's a dual flow with strippers. Really neat stripper here. And it diverts the air around. And comes out the front on the sides. So it's a pretty good moderator. It's really nice, really quiet too. Pretty easy to put together too, so. Kind of just have to center that thing up in there. But yeah, I'm gonna put these out too. So if you guys don't want to get one of those other ones, you can get one of mine. Okay, Shroud. This is a tension barrel Shroud. Real carbon fiber with strippers. It's got the stripper, which is always good to strip the air away. Whenever you can get the air off your ammo is a good deal. Tension barrel system. Give that a little tighten. Not too tight. Give it a wiggle once you have it in there. And that's it. It's installed. What I would recommend though, if you're going to be running the 357, is my slug power kit. Definitely want to run. You got to, the factory valve. I mean, it'll work, but I don't have numbers for you because all my guns are all modified with the plenums and everything. So, but in either case, recommend the slug power kit. That's all the slug power kit. And then if you want to go with the pin probe too, we go with that too. So, but like I said, this is the one of a kind There's no other one made like this. It's 357 800 millimeter barrel. Everything you need to put it in, you just need to supply your own liner, clip, and moderator. And make sure you lubricate. You know, do a little bit of polishing and lubricate all your linkage too. By the way, it's always a good idea, lubricate your linkage. So big time power, guys. So I'm gonna get this out for you guys and let me know what you guys think. Talk to you later.